Right, welcome back to another topic on here on the Joy of Gay Sex series on Charlie's Unique channel, of course. And this next subject, I've never understood it, and I probably never will understand it. But straight and gay couples do this all the time. In fact, I knew two people who were in this type of relationship, and it was just weird. I'm like, my question about it has always been, why don't you just stay single? And that is called open relationships. That's what I'm going to talk about. Like, I don't get it. Like, an open relationship being that you are a couple, but also both of you have permission to go out and screw whoever you want. Um, just be out and about doing whoever you want, and then when you come back home, you make love to your partner again, and you're in a relationship with that partner again. I've just never understood it. I mean, I know if I had a boyfriend, I would never want to be in an open relationship. That's where the jealousy comes from. You don't know who he's screwing. You don't know what he's bringing home to you. So it's like, why? What's the purpose of having an open relationship? What do you guys think about that topic? Well, I'm going to read what the book, of course, has to say about open relationships. We're told that geese and other waterfowl have long or lifelong monogamous relationships. It's good to learn that there's at least one animal that does. We humans have a harder time being faithful to our lovers throughout life. It's not that long-term monogamy doesn't exist in gay relationships. It does, but not often. Many unproven theories explain why men, gay or straight, have problems remaining with one sexual partner. Evolutionary psychologists maintain that the cause is genetic, the effects of evolution over tens of thousands of years, starting with the caveman. They're impregnating as many women as possible in the shortest time was the most efficient way of ensuring the progamity of a species. Most mammals seem to behave the same way. Feminists adamantly reject genetics and biological theories about anything, suggesting instead that our caveman behavior is the result of social learning in a patriarchal society and an inability to form intimate relationships. A few of them call us sexual pigs. Most men who are just entering into a love relationship assume or explicitly insist on sexual exclusivity. They only have sex with each other. An open relationship often occurs after years of being together. It takes many forms. Some couples will seek a third man for a threesome so that they're together when having sex with another man. The internet has made finding this person much easier nowadays. Other men prefer the relative anonymity of getting together at either a jack-off club or a sex club. If one partner goes away on business, both might have the freedom to trick, but there are generally rules about whether the one staying at home can bring a trick home. Many conflicts about tricking occur, including whether to adopt a don't ask, don't tell policy. There are minefields everywhere. Some lovers allow each other the freedom to occasionally trick in the belief that horniness is nothing more than an itch that has to be scratched, and does not imply failure in the relationship. This policy works best if sex between the lovers remain exciting. It's also less threatening to the relationship if the outside sex is anonymous, such as in steam rooms and bathhouses. I don't want to know is the most common response by that lover who doesn't trick out often, and generally that's a good choice. It's hard for any of us to keep our own feelings about competition and abandonment under control while hearing the details of lovers' outside sexual encounters. See, I still don't get it because in the back of my mind, I know that my partner was possibly still going out and screwing as many people as possible, and then he comes home and screws me. Oh, hell no. That's what I'm saying. I might as well stay single. He might as well stay single so that he can go and screw whoever he wants, date whoever he wants. I just couldn't do it. One sometimes finds the lover who stayed home becoming intrusive by wanting to hear the graphic details of his beloved sexual adventures, a voyeur to his lover's sex, becoming sexually excited listening to the account. The lover could feel intruded upon unless it leads to sex between them. More often, however, it leads to resentment in both. The voyeur may be angry because his lover has a different kind of sex with a stranger than at home, and the lover may resent the intrusion on his privacy and may also sense hostility. In fact, most, but not all, couples go through alternating periods of monogamy and tricking. For many years, the AIDS epidemic was a good enough reason for couples to maintain monogamy. The possibility of bringing home one or more STDs is still a good reason to avoid tricking. We have said this before, but it bears repeating. Do not steam upon your boyfriend's snail mail. Do not figure out his password to anything. Do not decide whether or not a profile on a sex board is his. Do not read his email. Do not listen to his phone messages on his answering machine. If you suspect that he's tricking out, ask him. But be prepared to have a real discussion about your feelings as well as his, about your feelings of envy as well as jealousy, about your fears as well as his. In other words, don't be a parent or a school mom. Be a loving friend. Either way, if it wasn't an open relationship, I would honestly think it was just nothing but cheating. It was an excuse for him to go screw somebody else because maybe he's not happy with who he's with. What do you guys think about this for straight and gay couples? Do you agree with having open relationships? Let me know, you guys. Stay tuned for the very next topic, which will probably be the last for tonight, but stay tuned, you guys.